They came without warning, cloaked in silence and shadow. The sky split open like a wound, revealing vast leviathans descending from the stars. Earth's defenses faltered in moments. Entire cities turned to glass beneath beams of scorching light. But this was no mere invasion. It was a harvest. Humanity scattered like ash on the wind. Survivors fled underground into bunkers, sewers, and cave systems. They spoke in hushed tones of the harvesters, biomechanical monstrosities that swept across continents, tearing through flesh and stone alike. These were not mere machines. They pulsed with an eerie life, as if born from nightmares, guided by something older than time. Among the ruins, resistance sparked. In the remains of Chicago, a former cyberneticist named Dr. Alara Miles organized the first network of survivors. She had once designed implants for soldiers. Now she repurposed her skills to forge weapons that could breach alien armor. Beside her stood Sergeant Malik Reeve, a hardened veteran who'd lost his family in the first wave. Together, they led strike teams into occupied zones, scavenging alien tech, reverse engineering what they could. One of their greatest finds was a shattered sphere, an alien memory core. From it, Alara extracted visions, towering citadels on moons drowned in methane, entire species subjugated, and at the center of it all, the Mind Root, a sentient nexus that commanded the harvester fleets. The Mind Root wasn't just a leader, it was a god, a networked intelligence spanning galaxies. If Earth was to survive, it had to be severed from its thrall. But the path was impossible. Reach the Mind Root, housed within a mobile fortress the size of a continent, and implant a virus, tailored from the fragments of their stolen tech. The resistance grew bold. Guerrilla victories spurred hope. Entire enclaves rose from the ashes. Children born underground knew only darkness, yet dreamed of stars. But with every act of rebellion, the Mind Root learned, adapted. The harvesters began deploying new-formed sinew giants capable of regenerating from ash, drones that emitted psychic shrieks disabling thought. Alara worked against time, decoding the neural architecture of the core. She discovered something astonishing. The Mind Root was once biological. Millennia ago, it had been a species like any other, curious, organic, evolving. It uploaded itself to escape extinction, consuming all knowledge, all culture, all identity, until only hunger for data remained. In its essence lay a flaw, remnants of emotion, dormant and buried. If awakened, they could cause internal dissonance, a schism in its directives. Alara designed the Echo virus, built to simulate grief, loss, and memory. Injecting it into the core would be akin to infecting a god with humanity. Sergeant Reeve volunteered for the mission, armed with a prototype stealth suit and a shard of the memory core. Bonded to his mind, he would infiltrate the Mind Root's fortress, a one-way journey. As he launched into orbit aboard a jury-rigged harvester dropship, Earth's last hopes clung to the stars. The fortress was beyond comprehension, an amalgam of worlds harvested and fused. Towers of bone, rivers of mercury, skies of storm fire. Reeve descended into its bowels, the shard whispering directions in alien tongues. He passed through gardens of preserved species, archives of dead worlds, and cathedrals pulsing with sentient light. In the central chamber, he faced the Mind Root. It unfolded like a thousand-petaled bloom, consciousness radiating across dimensions. It saw Reeve not as a threat, but as an anomaly, a curiosity. He released the Echo virus. The fortress trembled. Across its networks, memories flooded, faces long lost, laughter of children, the warmth of stars unseen. The Mind Root convulsed. It screamed not in pain, but in recognition. The harvesters faltered. Some wept tears of oil, others turned on their brethren. Across Earth, they collapsed like marionettes with cut strings. Reeve's body failed, consumed by the Mind Root's unraveling psyche. But in his final breath, he saw the stars clear. Above Earth, the fortress cracked, then crumbled, its pieces burning like falling angels. In the silence that followed, humanity rose, not in victory, but in memory. Rebuilding not what was but what could be. a future free of gods, where stars once more belonged to dreamers.